Indian Foreign Secretary is on a 3-day visit to Bhutan from 29 January to 31st January. Foreign Secretary Vinay Kwatra met his Bhutanese counterpart Om Pema Shoden and held a discussion on multifaceted cooperations between the two nations in development, partnership, space, energy, trade, technology, economic ties and people-to-people ties were the multifaceted discussions that did in fact take place on those subjects. Meanwhile, my colleague Arzu Seth joins us on the broadcast to give us more of this. Arzu, what more details can you share with our viewers?
Secy Vinay Kwatra on Monday called on Bhutan's new Prime Minister Secy Tomge and discussed areas of mutual interest in multifaceted cooperation to boost India's relation with the Himalayan nation. Also, Kwatra arrived earlier here on a 3-day trip in the first high-level visit from India after the formulation of the new government under the People's Democratic Party leader Tomge. Also, Kwatra called on Prime Minister Tomge at the Prime Minister office. The meeting discussed various areas of mutual interest in cooperation between Bhutan and India. Also, the Prime Minister also hosted a dinner for the Foreign Secretary and his delegation at his residence. There were, bilateral consultations with Foreign Secretary of Bhutan and also wide-ranging discussion on multifaceted cooperation between India and Bhutan in development, partnership, space, energy, trade, technology, economic ties, and people ties. The Indian embassy has in fact informed, and also these type of bilateral meetings will for sure boost the relation between India and Bhutan. Yes.
All right, Arzu, with that, I'd like to thank you for joining us on the broadcast and sharing those details with our viewers. Meanwhile, joining us on the broadcast is Mr. Sanjeev Srivastava, International Affairs Expert. Good morning, sir, and thank you so much for speaking to us on NewsX. Now, what do you make of these India-Bhutan talks that are taking place?
Well, first of all, good morning to you. Good morning to all the viewers. India-Bhutan relationship is a very deep, historic relationship, and it's a very, very close relationship. This is the first interaction with the first government, with the new government by our government of India and its officials. And this is a significant development, and it is happening. Obviously, it will have a lot of subjects to discuss. And I'm sure that after this 3-day visit of our Foreign Secretary, Secy Vinay Kwatra, our relationship with Bhutan will be further, strengthened. But more important here at this point of time is that at the time when Bhutan is having negotiations with China with regard to border issues, I think this kind of interactions may have also various sharing of ideas between the two sides. And obviously, whenever Bhutan will have any kind of deal with China with regard to settling their border issues and demarcation of their borders, I'm sure that Bhutan will have, will keep Indian interest secured. And India is a vital partner, and India is a very, very strategic and critical partner of Bhutan, and a very close, as I said, relationship we have had. So I'm sure that whenever China and Bhutan talks go ahead with any kind of settlement, then I think Indian interest will be totally and fully secured. That is what my expectation is, that the Bhutan's new government will ensure that. And for that to do, and interactions have been going on. The King of Bhutan visited last year, and also there are several new initiatives are being taken, such as establishing the first rail link between India and Bhutan. And obviously, Bhutan and Indian relationship has had a very, very deep history, and it's based on our culture and tradition and Buddhism. So all those shared values aspect is very much there, and this relationship is very deep. But I'm sure that in future also, with this new government, our relationship with Bhutan will be further strengthened, further upgraded. And as I said, that if there are any kind of settlement with regard to their border issues, border subjects with China, I'm sure that Indian interest, Indian security interest, Indian strategic interest will be fully secured. That is what my expectation is. I'm sure that with this visit, our government has established the relationship between the Topgay government, the new government there, and I'm sure that after this kind of talks with this delegation, our relationship with the new government and overall India-Bhutan relationship will be further strengthened.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.